Because we knew we were going to win.
That's right.
All right.
Take some pictures.
Hi there, how are you?
My daughter's coming, so
Hi, Pam. How are you?
the DioGuardi family is being honored. As you know, Arberesh. Make it quick. Hello, I gotta go.
Where are you going?
I just gotta put the thing on the car. I gotta get off.
We had it at home. We could have taken
From Macedonia. I hope you brought a check.
Joe, concentrate.
Okay.
They come. So, what do you bring to this parade today?
Well, let me tell you what this is all about. When we're in Washington, we have to lobby the Congress, the State Department. When we're in New York like this is public relations. What are we doing, Shirley, Cloyes, DioGuardi, and me, former Congressman Joe DioGuardi? We're trying to lift the image of the Albanian people and the respect for their history. Today we're doing it with the Italians because we're celebrating the Arberesh of Italy, like my father, in the town Grecci near Naples. There are 51 Albanian-speaking towns and villages in Italy today. Albanians don't know the history, not much. Italians don't know it, so we have to lift that history. Also, what did we do last month? We were with 4 synagogues in the Berkshire. So we're building a big bridge for public relations and image building with the Jewish people on one side and with the Italian people on the other. And this year, we have a float. You see Christopher Columbus back there? That's the Columbus Citizens Foundation, an Italian organization I helped form in 1971. That's the first year they put a float in the Albanian parade. So today is the Arberesh that we're celebrating the Albanians of Italy.
So
and my father's cousins are here too. I got to find them.
So
where are the
Arberesh Day?
I know it's supposed to be closed.
Would you get the Arberesh, please? Excuse me. Yeah, Shirley, the Arberesh, bring them over here, please. Yeah.
So today is the Arberesh Day?
Today
what do you want to show to
the theme today is we brought in the people from my father's village, Grecci. Of the 51 towns and villages, it's the only one that Skanderbeg put his feet in. Why? Because he got there 1461 with his army to beat the French. Are they here? All right, this is now, you're looking at the mayor of Grecci. She could not come. This is a representative with the daughter and with, so this is Rita, I call it Rita Petrillo, all right? See how the Italian names ring? Because they were there before the Turkish Turks came, so the Turks didn't change their names. They only changed the names of the people who got stuck in Albania. Okay, and this is now Rosa Karasena. Karasena Rosa, right?
Yes.
And this is Laura, who is the expert on the, they call it Kondundische, the language of the Arberesh. She's the one that did the dictionary.
Are you happy that they're here?
I am. Unyam shum hare. They say in that language. Shum lumta. Shayam with everybody. Jith sot. Okay? Arberesh.
Rosa is in charge of arts and culture.
Rosa,
Rosa's in charge
do
of
you
arts
speak Albanian? Flet ship?
Flat Katundische. She'll do Katundische. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Now you're going to hear the Albanian language that has been
say
preserved for
something.
500 years.
With Shirley in the background, say something in Albanian.
O flasë la katunqa, na flasë pur italian, e flasë pur ingles.
So it's what now La Katucha. La Katucha is the language of Katundi Greci. And speak to him, say how happy you are in the language.
Sa bukur.
Na jemi shumë herë se edhe këtu të duftojmë na si rrimi, kush jemi, se sa ku vimi. Na jemi Arberesh, na jemi discendenti të albanezëve që van in Italia të rigin. Ma ata jonët janë discendenti di Skanderbeg. Ai la soldat atje që ai vetë të ligi vendi Napoli të kumpatoj vetëm soldat atje e kështu hora e para.
My father comes from those soldiers.
See you
that came
twice.
to
We have to gather. 6th Avenue is not open to us. Please, everybody that's on 6th Avenue, move farther down. Thank you.
Që protetriqit e këtundit. Kemi shumë heresa në mbëtuaj të këtu, të bimi duftomi si jemi. Këta janë vestitet sa që kishin nonrat, joshtrat jona. Janë vestitet të mira, sepse ta ishin zhbejnë dherat, në kishin kështer të bëgati. E quindi vestitet janë të bukër gjatë tjerë, ma janë semplici, sepse ta ishin gjindje që zhbejnë dherat. Që këtomi, sa keni një kështera këtu që ishtë shumë in gambu të bëjnë të funda. Ka koqa shumë punë të bukër, speriamo se Krishti ndihan të bëjnë, të kundënojnë të bëjnë të se që do ka
Shumë faleminderit.
Italian word. Calabria is two Albanian words. Calabria, Abria. They named Calabria because they built the big forts to keep the church back. So, it's important that this is steel. Steel. Come out of here. Absolutely.
And then what happened during the war, the war, Italy, they say Albania.
Now, see, we convinced the Italians to come with us. Look at that statue of Christopher Columbus. That's the Italian float, the Columbus Citizens Foundation, and I'm a member of that as well, and I'm so proud they're joining us. Hey, the Tozy brothers, they came from, these are my cousins from Canton, Ohio. They're Arberesh. They have my grandmother's name, Tozy. And Magnolia.
Tell me more about the event. How do you feel about it?
All right, well, you know, usually you see us in Washington with congressmen, and we are the registered lobby for the Albanian people, Liga Cittadina Shqiptare and Americana. But what you're seeing today is more public relations. We want the Italian people to know, and the people of New York City, that there are many Albanians in Italy today, not just refugees from Kosovo, and there are many there that came from Macedonia and Montenegro and Albania. But here we have people whose people have been there for over 550 years. These are the Arberesh of my father's Katundi Greci. This is Rita Perillo, daughter Lara, and this is Karasena Rosa, last name is Norcia, very famous name. Yes, I have cousins Norcia. So we're very proud that they came from Greci to be here, dressed up in the original traditional costumes of the Albanians, and they made this like the flag. They couldn't bring the flag from the city hall, so they made a duplication. This is the flag of the community of Greci, Katundi. And Greci is called Katundi. Even though Katundi means village, the Albanians call it Katundi. It's the first of the Albanian villages in it, where the soldiers came with Skanderbeg in 1461. And my father's people come from those soldiers. And they preserved the language for over 550 years, and now you're going to hear the language. So they're going to talk to you and say hello in the original Albanian language, which they call Katuncha, from Katundi, Katuncha. So let me introduce Rita first, all right? And her daughter, by the way, is like the expert on the language.
Je lumtur që je këtu sot?
Jam kam harese, jam këtu sot për një fju. Në shohin faqë, Indja, që Indja, Albania, Kosovo, edhe na që jemi Arberesh. Ne kemi shumë harete jemi.
Shumë e lumtur.
Now, Laura is like the expert on the language. She did the dictionary. I brought some of her, I got this stuff in the trunk I'm going to give the dictionary to. In fact, I'm going to get it out right now. And why don't you say how happy you are to be here and that you're with so many Albanians.
Katunca, in Katunca.
Cosa la Katunca? Kemi gjithë haresa jemi këtu. U studiova Shqipin, però flassa la Katunca, Arberesh njën. Jam që qërkojnë të ma librat që këshullin farona. Kam karete jam këtu të shohë shumë gjindje që vidjen ka gjertë venda për flitat Shqip, Arberesh, jam përdet se jam këtu.
Rosa Norcia. Vjen Karosena, emri im proprio është Karosena. E ishte emri shëmbërisë sa që kemi të këtu. E ishte emri të shëmbërisë që vjen ka Albania. Ka festeggiamo il 2 luglio, bëjmë një festë shumë të madhe ka shëmbëria Karuzini. Kam harese ata më këtu sot të bëjmë Katundin alla merda. Keni një kështer mbaçur që t'jene shumë të bëjnë Takunda. E I bukur të shohim gjaku na shprishur sot këtu alla merda. E shumë bukur.
Now, before you leave, this is the book that Laura put together, Grammatica Arberesh, and they're teaching now to the Italian kids from the Arberesh villages the language in its proper form. But this is what the great Albanian linguist Martin Samai called the best example of the old Albanian language. Of Greci. But if you go to the other towns, this is the best one. Yeah, no, it's a little different, right? It's still Albanian, it has the roots. And this we prepared in Italian for our Italian friends, the history of the Albanian people in Italy all these years. And what's beautiful about this, people don't know, look how close.
I want everybody to go on the sidewalk, please, not on the street. Everybody move on the sidewalk.
Look how close
passing by. You're gonna get
Italy is to Albania. 40 miles. That's where they came across when the Turks came. It's an amazing story. See that?
So Shirley, you're an expert of Balkan affairs, especially in Macedonia. What do you think now that Albanians and Macedonians formed the new government? How do you think it's going to go? Are they going to have a political crisis, or what's your perspective on the new government?
None of us know for sure. I doubt, though, we're going to have a political crisis, at least not at this point. Why? Because we're at an important moment. We have Zaev with SDSM combined with major Albanian political parties. For the first time, the Gruevski government is basically being brought down. The critical issue, though, is what's going to happen to the Albanian platform that originally brought all of the political parties together. What's going to happen about the fact that some of the political parties are not participating? What's going to be necessary now is for Albanians throughout Macedonia to stand up and say, no, Macedonia shouldn't become part of NATO until the platform is recognized. Macedonia shouldn't become part of NATO until there's true equality after so many years since the 2001 conflict. And I think we can take a lesson from what we're here about today, and that is the history of Albania and Italy. As we all know, when the Ottoman Turks finally overran Albania, but it was too late, fortunately, because of the work of Skenderbeg. They were stopped, but so many Albanians fled when the Ottoman Turks came into Italy. Italy saved them. And today, you can be Albanian in Italy, and you can fly the Italian flag. You can fly the Albanian flag. You can be Italian in Italy, you can speak in Italian, you can speak in Albania. You can be in the Arberesh lands, and you can talk about the national cause, and under no threat whatsoever. This should be what will eventually come to become a reality in Macedonia. That kind of equality that also exists in the United States. And we also can't forget that when communism finally fell in Albania, what happened? Albanians fled into Italy. Once again, Italy saved them. And when the Kosovo War happened, in 1998, 1999, once again, Italy then returned and saved Kosovars. Again, I hope that throughout the world there is going to be very, very strong pressure on the Macedonian government to finally become a true democracy and for Albanians finally to have equal rights, justice, and freedom.
We see that
I can't go because parking. Figure something out.
On the folks to take pictures, so I'm not going to keep on. I don't want to burn out the bag.
Grace, why don't you look how nice it is? Hold your Bible there, too. That's my grandson. This is a parade. These are all Albanian people. He has Albanian blood too. Kara has two grandparents that are Albanian. My father, so she has 50% Albanian blood. I have 50%, and he has now a quarter. Are you proud to be Albanian? Are you proud to be American? All right, we have some special guests here. The people from Greci. My father's town in Italy is called Katundi, Greci. Now, you know, in Albanian, Katundi means village, but they actually call Greci, of the 51 Albanian villages, the Albanian name for my father's town is Katundi. So, Rita, okay, these are the people who are coming representing the mayor. Rita, come here. And these are the traditional costumes. Where's Marco? Okay. These are the traditional costumes from Greci, and we've got here Rita Perillo, her daughter Laura, who is the linguist. She is the one that has kept the Albanian Arberesh language alive by teaching it in the grammar school. She wrote the grammar book for that. Come here. This is Laura. Say hello to Laura. Petrillo. And say hello to our mom. Rita. I call her Trita. Petrillo. And say hello to Karasina. Nocha. Rosa. Okay. Now, I just saw my daughter here. You know Kara. Come over here. I want to introduce the family. Kara. Come here. Angel, my sister. My brother-in-law, Tony. John, my son. Come here. Where is the baby? Bring him. Now, do you have the journal yet? Do you see that picture? That's Kara. If you want, she'll sign it for you. Okay? Before the parade starts. So get a copy of the journal. It's on the table. Open it up to this page, and Kara will sign it. Come here, Kara. All right. Marco. Okay, let me go down there. Marco's right here. These are twin brothers from Canton. Their grandparents comes from Greci, where my father comes from. Thank you for driving all the way from Canton, Ohio. And say hello to Kara. Kara, come on up. Now we are going to hear that. This is my sister, Angel. Now, she's 3 years younger than I am. No, 2 years, right? 18 months, and my brother's 5. Look at that, right? My mother had good genes. I'm going to be 77 this year, believe it or not. I got to go where my mother went, 94, maybe more, all right? The Albanians need it, right? They need Arberesh Shpirti, Zemara. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to have them speak for a little bit in the Arberesh language. So this is Rita and Laura. Now, Rita Domino, you notice the names of the Albanians in Italy are Italian. Why? They didn't change the names. It was the Turks that changed all the Italian names to Turkish names. So the ones in Italy, they never were conquered by the Turks. So they kept their original names. Okay. Say hello. They call it Katunsha. She's going to speak in Katunsha, which is the language of Katundi Greci.
Albanians,
Okay. Laura, say a few words. Come here. And Rosa, come over here. Laura's the one that has kept the language alive by doing the dictionary from Italian to Albanian, Arberesh to Italian. Say hello to Laura Perillo.
Hello.
Katunsha.
Si vemi mirë. Na kemi harret, jemi këtu ma ju. Na reprezentomi l'Italia, ma dhe Arberesh, reprezentomi edhe DioGuardi gjok, që ishte një të nevojt të Katundit.
Rosa. Now, Rosa's like the Cultural Affairs Commissioner of Greci.
Jeni shumë të bukra të parja këtu lartë. Jetë të kuqja, jako shprishur. Shumë të bukra, bellissimi. È bello vedere tutto questo rosso. Che Kemi hares se jemi këtu, e se ju shohim gjitha këtu bashkë.
Now imagine we've got maybe 500,000 Albanians in Italy speaking Arberesh. Isn't that beautiful? You have to remember, they kept the language alive. The Turks were looking to kill the language. It was the Arberesh that did not allow that to happen, and you had the Catholic monks like Dirada writing constantly in the Arberesh language, which was beautiful. Now, last
Guys, move back a little bit. There's a car coming through. A jeni shqiptar? Ma fort. Mirë se keni ardhur Parade Shqiptare 2017. Hajde ma fort, ma fort, ma fort. Kjo është parada nënt që bëjmë ne me organizatën Rënjë Shqiptare, dhe siç e shihni kjo paradë po rritet për çdo vit. Si mjet kemi Rënjë Shqiptare, Columbus Foundation që kanë ardhur këtu të respektojnë komunitetin Arberesh, sepse shteti italian i ka strehuar këtë komunitet për 500 vite dhe kanë ardhur këtu të japin falënderimin e tyre dhe të respektojnë sërish. Pra një drukite të madhe për Columbus Foundation. We have Dibra organization, organizata Dibras. Një dura Turqitje për Dibrin. A ka Dibra këtu? Shoqata Ana e Malit që për 4 vite rradhash mbështet Paradën Shqiptare. Hajde Paradën e Malit. Shoqata Plavë Guci. Edhe Plavë Guci 4 vite rradhash. Shoqata Adetare Vatra. Give it up for Vatra. Kemi Albanian Excellence, kemi shumë organizata tjera, organizatën e gruas, kemi qendër kulturore shqiptare amerikane, kemi Albanian American Education Society, por sot jemi këtu të gjithë për komunitetin Arberesh.
Albanian American Civic, right?
Of course, Albanian American Civic himself, DioGuardi is here, and Shirley. That he can't do anything without Shirley, so give it up for Shirley. Shirley continues to do all the work for the Albanian American Civil League with Joe together, and including for this journal, Shirley stayed up with us until 3 o'clock in the morning to make sure that it looks professional and it looks great, so we can best display the Albanian community and Albanian culture to America. So give it up for Shirley and Joe. Shoti Galica, DioGuardi, okay? Këtë paradë, çdo vit ja dedikojmë paradën një çështje shqiptare, një kauzë shqiptare. Si mjet ne kemi dedikuar komunitetit Arberesh, sepse është dhe 500 vjetori i betejës të Skënderbeut, ku ka fituar për herë të parë në Krujë. Pra, Arberesh janë kënë pjesa e asaj lufte dhe ja kushtojnë komunitetit Arberesh. Kemi sot këtu Arberesh nga Italia. Kryetari i bashkisë të Katunit Greqi në Italisë mundimar, po kanë ardhur zëvendësit e saj janë këtu sot për Italinë. Dhe ka ardhur Joe DioGuardi, Arbereshi më i famshëm që ka bota. Kemi familjen DioGuardi, kemi vajzën e tij Kara DioGuardi. You all watch American Idol, right? Do you know who Kara is? She was the judge in American Idol, so give it up for Kara, right? Big round of applause. Can you guys welcome her, the Albanian style, by cheering Kara, 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 Kara. Kara, say hello.
Hello!
Please get a journal. These journals, you have all the sponsors that make this parade happen. Që ka këtu në shqiptarë që janë lasat klasin shqip, traditë dhe kanë shqip, kanë arë dhe veshje këntare shqiptare këtu, dhe dhe japë aty në çmimin tonë si Grand March para shqiptare. Nick? Kemi këtu Rita Domingo from town of Grecia in Sicily. Near Naples.
Yes, remember, Greci is the northernmost Albanian village in Arberesh lands and the only place that Skenderbeg set his foot in. And it's the major place in which the Arberesh language was studied for 20 years. So it's very, very important that our very close friends for more than 20 years are with us, just as we were with them last year after we were in Rome when Mother Teresa was canonized, and then we went directly to Greci. Always remember the connection between Albanian lands and Italy. never forget the connection, because as you know, when Skanderbeg died and the Ottoman Turks came in, thousands of Albanians escaped and were saved by Italy. And then remember that when the Kosovo Wars happened, who saved Albanians? The Italians saved Albanians with the fall of communism in Albania, and they fled, and then again when Kosovars needed to escape the war. Never forget it.
Kemi edhe një çmim të ri si një që do ta vazhdojmë si traditë për çdo vit. Familja shqiptare e vitit. Për çdo vit do kemi një familje shqiptare që ne si komunitet do nderojmë, dhe si mjet kuptohet që familja shqiptare e vitit është familja DioGuardi, pra familja Arberesh, the DioGuardi family. Dhe këtë award nuk do ja japim Joe DioGuardi, se Joe DioGuardi ka Ball Awards. Do ja japim Richard DioGuardi, vllai DioGuardi, që çdo vit bën takset për shoqatin rënje shqiptare dhe ndihmon shumë organizata si ne të bëjnë takset foles dhe bën gjithçka foles që ne të ekzistojmë si organizat ligjërisht. Pra faleminderit Richard, thank you very much for all you do for us in Albanian Roots, and this award on behalf of your family goes to you.
Where's Samir? Samir, Sula. Right.
Çmimi I tretë dhe I fundit, ne nderojmë sot këtu se kanë ardhur shumë nga shteti I Chicago, Illinois, komuniteti Arberesh që jetojnë Chicago, Illinois. Dhe janë sot këtu dhe kemi një award për ato. Pa gjeni do të rukiti shumë madhe se kanë ardhur shumë larg, veç me kemi këtu me ne from Canton, Ohio. From Canton, Ohio. Dhe ka një histori për ju, gonna say a little story.
Hi, my name is Anthony Tozy from Canton, Ohio. This is my twin brother Alan. He's from Magnolia, Ohio. We grew up in Magnolia, Ohio. There was a large Arberesh family. There they are, from Canton and Magnolia, Ohio. And we want to tell a quick story. Growing up, we knew a little bit about our roots, but when we were young, about 9 years old, you know, we're just playing around and we're talking with our father, and he's talking about, I'm named after my father, Anthony Tozy. My cousin, Louis, named after my grandfather, Luigi Tozy. And so Alan's looking, he says, I wonder who he's named after. Well, here's the rest of the story.
My father told me that I was Alfonso, named after the King of Naples. He understood and knew about the great general who helped the King of Naples. Right. And so we understood at a young age our Albanian roots.
His name is Paul Massey, remember that name? You know, as Albanians, we need to have as many friends elected in office. Because the more friends we have elected in office, the bigger our community gets, the bigger our parades get, the more support we have, and the more Albanians we can get elected as well. So that's Paul Massey over there doing the Albanian Eagle. Get that on camera. Paul, please come and say a few words.
Let's have a big hand for Marco, putting on a great parade. And all you in the back, all these great kids, big hand for them. Beautiful Albanian kids. Albanians in New York make us a rich culture all together. Thank you for being here today. Have a great day.
Now we're going to give Paul a little gift here because he is honoring us, so we're going to honor Paul as honorary marshal today. All right, so one more time. Paul, 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 Paul.
You need me to hold this over you still?
Yeah.
Because I can't take, okay.
Manhattan të New Yorkut po zhvillohet parada shqiptare, një aktivitet i përvitshëm ku marrin pjesë mijëra shqiptaro-amerikan. Këtë vit parada ka si temë Arbereshet dhe kulturën e tyre. Kolegu ynë Ilir Ekonomi na dërgoi këtë material nga New Yorku pak para fillimit të paradës.
Parada shpalos kulturën shqiptare dhe shërben si një reklam mjaft e efektshme që banorët e New Yorkut, turistët e shumë të huaj që vizitojnë qytetin të njihen me vlerat shqiptare. Meqense tema e këtij viti janë Arbereshet, këtu kanë ardhur një delegacion nga komuna e Greqit ose Katundi, si quhet arabisht, në provincën italiane të Avelinos.
Na kemi shumë herë se erdhëm këtu të duftojmë, na si rrimi, kush jemi, e se ku vimi. Na jemi Arberesh, na jemi discendenti të albanizujt sa që vanë in Italia të rinë të igin. Ma ata janë atë, janë discendenti di Skanderberg.
Kostumet, këngët dhe vallet që kanë sjellë këtu Arbereshet janë përfaqësimi një tradite të vjetër të ruajtur brez pas brezi që nga koha e Skënderbeut, dhe organizatorët e paradës mendojnë se ato do të zgjojnë mjaft kurreshtje tek vizitorët.
Kemi shumë haresa në mbëtuajta këtu, të bimi duftomi si jemi. Këta janë vestitet sa që kishën nonrat, joshrat jona. Janë vestitet të mira, sepse ta ishën zhbejnë dherat, në kishën kështerë të bëgati. E quindi vestitet janë të bukra gjakjerë, ma janë semplici, sepse ta ishën gjinja që zhbejnë dherat.
Në parad ka ardhur edhe ish kongresmeni DioGuardi me një makinë klasike Cadillac, ku ka vendosur një portret të Nën Terezës. Vetë zoti DioGuardi është me origjinë nga Greci.
Unë jam shumë hare, they say in that language, shumë lumta që jam with everybody, gjithë, sot, okay? Arberesh.
Rosa is in charge of arts and culture.
Rolin kryesor në përgatitjen e paradës e ka organizata Rrënjët Shqiptare. Marko Kepi është presidenti i kësaj organizate.
Ne mendojmë të arrijmë sa më shumë patriotizëm, që brezi i ri shqiptar-amerikan që ka lindur këtu, mos harrojnë se janë shqiptarë, mos harrojnë se ka një lidhje me një shtet tjetër, që ka një lidhje me shtetin e prindve tyre, mos të asimilohen dhe të bëhen thjesht veç amerikan, të integrohen në komunitetin amerikan, prap të integrohen si shqiptar-amerikan, jo thjesht si amerikan. Po, se shumë komunitete si janë italianë, irlandezë, kanë ardhur këtu, janë asimiluar dhe kanë harru pothuajse rrënjët e tyre, kanë harru gavin prindët e tyre, bërë kretë amerikan dhe kanë hup, për ne të hupim se jemi shqiptarë është të hupish vlerat. Pra të bësh amerikan është një gjë shumë e mirë, të integrohesh, të bësh pjesë e komunitetit amerikan, të shanceve që Amerika të jep, por gjithashtu mos harrosh se je shqiptar, vjen nga Shqipëria, që gjithmonë e ke për detyrim që të kontribuosh sa do pak për Shqipërinë dhe për shqiptarët që janë atje.
Unë jam Arita Ferlushkaj dhe është hera parë faktikisht që marrë pjesë në paradën shqiptare këtu në New York. Padyshim për ne që vim për herë të parë është një emocion i papërshkrueshëm dhe vetëm ideja që shoh gjithë të shqiptarët të mbledhur në qendër të New Yorkut është një emocion i papërshkrueshëm.
Përshëndetje, më quhem Bekim Paçuku, kena ardhur për paradën e shqiptarëve këtu në New York, Manhattan, edhe është kënaqëri e madhe me qenë këtu sot me marr pjesë. Jemi klubët i bëj pjesë në klubin e motociklistëve Dibran, me një fjalë përfaqësojmë shoqatën adhetare Dibra. Edhe besoj që sot do kemi një ditë bukur, do kënaqemi. Përshëndes tanë shqiptarët tanë botës. Edhe besoj që kjo paradë do bëhet viteve të ardhshme dhe më e madhe, sa më e madhe.
Organizatorët thonë se parada i jep një rast komunitetit të shpalos me krenari kulturën e tij shpirtërore, por edhe vlerat e veçanta për të cilat shqiptarët janë të njohur, siç është për shembull harmonia ndërfetare. Ata thonë gjithashtu se parada ndihmon që pjesëmarrësit të shkëputen për një çast, qoftë edhe për një çast nga rutina e përditshme e jetës amerikane dhe të shijojnë festimet në shoqërinë e bashkëdhetarëve të tyre. Për zërin e Amerikës, Ilir Ekonomi, Manhattan, New York.
You are very famous here in America, but everybody in Albania and all over the world, they know you. How do you feel being part of this parade today? You have some Albanian blood in your veins.
I think parades are great because they bring people together and they create a sense of community and celebration for people's roots.
So you've been to Greci, your father's village in Italy, Arberesh village. What do you remember about that visit and what did you feel about your impression being there?
Well, it was great to visit Greci because that's where my grandfather was born. And I was 17 when I visited, and I remember thinking it was a beautiful village. They had some beautiful old homes, and the people there were very sweet. A lot of kind of memorabilia of people who had passed before, and a lot of celebration of their lives, candles and things all over to remember the people that have passed. And I remember thinking that it was a special place because without my grandfather having been born there, I wouldn't be here today.
So we have this great atmosphere here, we have these great people here. What is your message for Albanian community in America, but for all the Albanians all over the world, in Albania and all over the world?
I think my Albanian for people of any race or culture, including the Albanians, is to be themselves and to celebrate life and be grateful. Be authentic.